Persian rugs, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought she was Persian love. Are we turning up or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time, you know I'm party.
When I say I'm consistent this year, I'm consistent. Don't play with me. Don't play with a girl like me. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Alea. For today's video, I'm going to be continuing my album reaction series. If you don't know what that is, basically I am reacting to Black albums for the entire month of February because it's Black History Month. And this is not a first listen. Mind you, girl, I have been listening to this album since it came out, like every single day pretty much. The album I'm going to be reviewing today is Access All Areas by Flo. If you don't know who Flo is, they are a Black girl group from the UK. The UK girlies are really doing it, I'm not gonna lie. I was so excited to really find out who they were because I was like, I want the girl groups back. I feel like we didn't have a strong girl group. Like back then, Destiny's Child and TLC and stuff like that. But I'm like, where's my generation's girl group? I'm like, okay, so now I want to see what they're really giving. So they dropped EPs and singles and stuff like that. And when I tell you banger after banger, I'm officially a fan. I've literally been here since Cardboard Box, even before Cardboard Box. I've been here when that little TikTok video came out of them singing Castaways.
We're stuck where we are with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy, we are castaways.
Every time I post them on my social media or I repost one of their videos or anything like that, I'm like, these are my girls. Don't play with me when it comes to them. I wanted to basically just re-listen, just vibe basically today. When the album came out, I was thinking, I'm like, I should make a YouTube video where I'm reacting to the album because it's been a long time coming. I've been ready for this album, but I just didn't. And so I'm like, why not do it now? If the album isn't in my monthly Apple replay, some songs are. It's either the album, my top album of the month, or it's the top song of the month is from that album. That's how stuck I am on this album. Top tier instrumentals, no skips, vocals on point. It's just a top tier album. I have Red on in honor of this album. I would have worn my Flo shirt, but I pre-ordered it and it's nowhere to be found. Give me my shirt. So of course we have the album ready to go on my iPad. So let me read off the songs for you first, and then we're gonna get into it and just vibe, just vibe, the vibe. Okay, so first we have Intro featuring Cynthia Erivo. What girls do you know? And mind you, this album came out, let me see. This album came out November 15th, okay? Cynthia was on her little press tour for Wicked, and they still were able to get her on the album. That's queen right there. Then we have AAA, which stands for Access All Areas, the title of the album. Then we have In My Bag featuring Glorilla, hello. Then we have Walk Like This, How Does It Feel, Soft, Check, On and On, Bending My Rules, Trustworthy, which is an interlude, Caught Up, I Would Hate to Be My Ex, Nocturnal, Shoulda Woulda Coulda, Get It Till I'm Gone, I'm Just a Girl. So there's 16 tracks in full, but I feel like this album goes by so quick. That's probably why I've been able to listen to it over and over and over again.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
It's 47 minutes, but it feels like 20. I'm just getting through these songs. So without further ado, let's get into Access All Areas by Flo.
Between the years of 2001 and 2002, planet Earth was in dire need of bad bitch replenishment.
I feel like if they wanted to, they could release this and I'd be good, forever. Have singles here and there, but you want to just have this as your debut album for the rest of y'all lives? Period. I'm gonna listen to it.
Don't worry about me and mine. We're doing fine. Change my number and address.
The intro was really giving intro. It was giving welcome to the album. This is how we're gonna start it off. What's up? I'm levitating at this part. So I will say this album has transitions, and when I tell you the transitions are chef's kiss, they're chef's kiss. I'm gonna stop the song, talk about it a little bit, then listen to the transition. But the intro is basically over, but the next song is AAA, and let's listen to the transition. Hey! when I think about it, and you know how Cynthia said bad bitch replenishment, I feel like this album was for the bad bitch, period. It made me feel like I'm one of them. Like, it made me feel like I'm in flow. I am, pretty much. Like, I'm the fourth member, honestly. I know every single song. Like, come on now. She said, hello? So that was AAA, that was Access All Areas. I'm gonna give that song 5 stars. I can give it 6. I can give it 6 stars. For that to be like the opening song, besides the intro, for that to be the opening song, that was like banger automatically. Okay, next song is In My Bag featuring Glorilla. They ate with this song. Like, I'm in my bag. My Juicy Couture, black, all black with the gold heart. Period. In My Bag, honestly, I give it like 4.5. I feel like the song could have used something else. I don't know what though. Like, I liked Glorilla's verse. I feel like her verse was cool. I don't know. I feel like the song honestly could have done without her. It's still cute though. Next song is Walk Like This, which was also a single, I believe. There's a reason I walk like this. You know what I love? I love secretly like freaky songs. I saw a TikTok earlier and it was talking about elegant freaky songs like Donna Summer and Minnie Riperton. It's like, girl, don't be trying to be slick. I know what you're talking about. They be trying to like mask the words and stuff. And I'm like, you're being freaky. A bridge? The girls are doing bridges again. Like, bring back bridges, period. That's all I gotta say. Bring back bridges. And don't get me started on the ad-libs. The ad-libs gonna eat every time. I know the ad-libs, the real like chorus, the bridges, all of that. Hey! Okay, so that was Walk Like This. Walk Like This, it gives a cute 4, okay? I feel like I played it a lot, and so now I'm kind of tired of it. Now we're at How Does It Feel? That's crazy. That last girl you had, I know she was practiced. That's crazy. And then Stella comes in just like sliding on the beat. It's crazy. And then I pass out at the concert when I hear this part. Like, that's how it's gonna be. When I go to their concert, I'm gonna be on the floor during that part. Like, I'm gonna just be passed out. Don't play with these girls. After this video, go listen to the album in full, because I ain't about to get copyrighted, so I can't give y'all the whole thing. But go listen to the album in full and then listen to every single song that they've put out before then. I love How Does It Feel. It's not my favorite song. I feel like it gives like a 4 too. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard the song and the chorus came, because it's kind of like that boom, how does it feel? I was kind of like, it just threw me off. I don't know why. It was like I wasn't expecting it to be like a kind of like upbeat, like boom, boom, boom. So now every time I listen to it, I'm like still expecting like a slow, like, you know. The next song is Soft. It does have a transition, so let's listen to this transition, because when I say I gagged, I was like,
Miss Jackson.
how does it feel? Listen. This is one of them like secretly freaky songs. I'm like, oh, y'all ate down. Hush. Baby, do you wanna touch? Soft. Pillow. Soft. The fact that that's the chorus alone, like, it's nothing too much. Just, you know, soft, pillow, soft. Like, feel like that song was too short. Now that song gets a 5, period. Like, I don't care. That song gets a 5. Next song is called Check, which was a single, I believe. So we've already heard it, but we're gonna listen to it again. Period. We're not playing. We're not playing out here. What I love about this album is how, like, one song it goes from F these men, and the next song is like, oh, I love my man. Then the next song is like, I'm a baddie, I don't need nobody. Like, I don't need no man. I'm in my bag. Like, I love that. It's levels. I'm looking at a perfect 10. I'm telling you now there ain't no way. Y'all, I remember like when the song came out, because in the music video they were kind of like paying homage to Beyonce in the Check On It video. And I'm like, oh, I thought that was cute. Like, and people on Twitter were like, why are they always recreating a video from the 2000s? Like, girl, be yourself. I'm like, that was the first one I saw, like, that they recreated. And I was like, Check is cute. Check is like a 4 for me. Check, honestly, I've listened to it so many times, and usually singles aren't like my favorite because I do listen to them like a lot before the album comes out. Check can get like a 3.5 for me. And like I said, it's not because it's bad, it's just because I feel like there are better songs. Next song is On and On, which is a slow song, and it made me wish I had a man. So I'm like, I need to sing this to my man. Like, I need to be on the stage like, yeah. When I go to the concert, bring me on stage, Flo, so I can sing to my future man. I'm just sitting there like, like, you know that video of Monica? This breakdown is insane. That was insane. That was insane. Hey! So that was On and On by Flo. One of their best, I fear. One of their best. Okay. It was like grown, it was sexy. That song is a 10 out of 5 stars. So the next song is Bending My Rules. I've heard this song so many times. It was a single. Personally, I like the live version more than the actual song. Also, Flo, if you're watching this, please put all of your live versions of your songs on Apple Music. Thank you, so I won't have to go to YouTube and watch them. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Y'all, it's so funny. I feel like every song that's on this album I have a backstory to. But I remember I had this crush on a guy. Kind of still do, no shade. And I would be playing this song and I'm just thinking like, we gonna end up together one day. Are you coming over? You could do something together. Bending my rules. I don't want nobody. Let me sing it again. I don't want nobody. So nervous. Georgia, Renee, Stella, okay? They're also like strong in their vocals, like just by themselves. And then when they come together, like it's like perfect. Let's give it up, guys. That's perfect. So that gets a 5 out of 5 from me. The next song is Trustworthy, which is the interlude. The interlude is perfect. It was really like a great way to end like the first part of the album, and then the next half is like banger after banger after banger after banger. Like, it's just like, it just keeps going. It needs to be a full song. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be on the deluxe or what, but it needs to be a full song. Here we go again. I know what you're about to say. I'm trustworthy, but who gon' fix your broken heart? Don't need to. Where's the full song? We need the full song. Because it was just like perfect. It was like a love letter to your man. Okay, so Trustworthy, it gives like 5 out of 5. It's like, it's an interlude, so it's not like too much, but it's like 4 or 5. When I think of like interlude, especially if it's in like the middle of the album, I feel like that was like the closing of the first part. The next song is Caught Up. When like the rollout of Caught Up started, it was kind of like the rollout of the album. And when I tell you, I thought Caught Up was gonna be like their big song. A lot of their songs, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be it, this is gonna be it, this is gonna be it. and it's never it. And I'm like, why? Like, I feel like they're, like I said, they're getting more exposure in the United States, which I love. I thought that was so funny how Trustworthy was the interlude, and you know, they're like, you can trust me, you know, you're my man, I love you so much, you can trust me. And the next song is like, you cheating on me. This last part of the album, or like the last half of the album, perfect. That is wild. Like, this little cheating song or whatever, that's wild. You over here on vacation or whatever with your boys, and all of a sudden you're with a girl like that. I'd be like rip my heart out my chest. I still think the song is cute. Like, just don't get caught up. Like, you want to go out and do what you want to do, don't get caught. There's gonna be some caught up. Let's give it up. The next song is IWH2BMX, but it stands for I Would Hate to Be My Ex. I had no idea how this song was gonna sound. I'm like, what does that stand for? I'm thinking something like something with your ex, stuff like that. So I thought it was gonna be like a cute, like, F my ex, like, I don't like my ex, da 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 da, like kind of like a little mix, like shout out to my ex type thing. When I heard the song, mind you, I was kind of just going through something related to that. It wasn't like ex related, but it was like close enough. I listened to it and I was like, I was gagged first of all, and I'm like, this is literally how I feel. Like, I was mad. I'm like, I want to punch something. Like, this is how I feel. I would hate to be my ex. Period.
I would hate to be my ex, yeah, yeah, yeah. You were way too insecure to be in love.
What? This is a girl group. This is a girl group.
Then I moved on to the next. I would hate to be my ex.
And that was crazy. Like, I would hate to be my ex. Now I love myself to death. Like, and one thing about Stella, which was the one that just sang that I would hate to be my ex, she gonna eat a chorus down. She gonna eat the chorus down every time.
It's now I go where I wanna.
They were talking like that for real. Okay. Yo, when I'm telling you, like, that's my song. Like, I turned into a whole nother person. Like, I turned into a different person. Like, mixed personalities. I Would Hate to Be My Ex, 10 out of 5 stars. Definitely in my top 5, of course. This whole, like, transition from I Would Hate to Be My Ex to the next song was insane. I had never heard, like, a transition just flow, like, 3 songs just flow together. After the album dropped and I got on Twitter, that's literally all people were talking about. Like, the transitions, like, it ate. So, next song is Nocturnal, but let's listen to that transition. Going from I Would Hate to Be My Ex to I Would Hate to Be My Boom. Enemies, like, what? Period. I would hate to be my ex. I would hate to be my enemy. Like, don't play.
I'm a very big problem. Chase no drag, the back chase me. I'll be wide awake, me while these other girls are sleeping.
The beat change in Nocturnal, when it goes from, like, you know, just a nocturnal beat, and then it, like, goes down, and it's like this, I'm like, what's going on? That was Nocturnal. Nocturnal, it did take me a while to kind of get into Nocturnal. I had to listen to it like twice. And I was like, this is kind of cute. Because I didn't really like it at first, because I thought it was kind of like repetitive. The more I listened to it and the more I like really read the lyrics, I'm like, oh, this is cute. This is cute. It gets a 4.5 from me. Now it's Shoulda, Woulda, Coulda, which is like top three songs for me off this album. The beat in the background is so like, it reminds me of like a Dark Child type beat. If you know who Dark Child is, he was like he is a producer. He was like really popular in the 2000s, like produced for Michael Jackson, pretty much any artist that you like would think of in the 2000s, any black artist he probably produced for. Dark Child, top tier. It really reminded me of Destiny's Child. I was like, they're giving me everything I asked for. Let's listen to the transition into Shoulda Woulda Coulda. Y'all hear that in the back? Hey.
Should've put it down right. Would've been the one. If you say it with your guys, what a dial tone. Saw you all up on her story.
That's a bar right there. Saw you all up on her story. So tell me why can't you keep yours straight? Why can't you keep your story straight? Keep up with your lies. If you're gonna lie, keep up with them.
Should've told me you was trying to be outside. What was I to do?
I had to pause. Cause this bridge, when I tell you the bridges were bridging this entire album. This bridge was so 2000s. I don't care what nobody says. This bridge was like, it was like a 2000s breakdown for sure. Like, so that was the transition run I was talking about. I Would Hate to Be My Ex, Nocturnal, Shoulda Woulda Coulda, amazing. That was like the best part of the album in my opinion. Like the whole album is fire, but that little run right there, unfortunately, and this is why I say the album goes by quick. I feel like I've been sitting here for 10 minutes. We're already on the second to last song, which is Get It Till I'm Gone. I love this song. I thought it was gonna be like Got Till It's Gone by Janet Jackson. That's what I thought it was gonna give, like kind of like a little like just a you know, I love a little twerk. I was like, this is Get It Till I'm Gone.
Wait a minute, let me set the scene. When I need, he ain't gonna get it till I'm gone. He ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it till I'm gone. Till I leave, he won't believe. He ain't gonna get it, gone.
He ain't gonna get it.
He ain't gonna get it till I'm gone.
He ain't gonna get it.
I gave him way too many chances. I'ma tell you how it's gonna be. Ain't no resurrecting him and me.
Renee was eating down, okay? This whole album, Renee was in her bag. I mean, Renee's always in her bag, don't get me wrong. I'm like, Renee was talking her stuff on this album. He ain't gonna get it till I'm gone. If y'all aren't listening to Flow, I don't know what y'all are doing. So we are officially on the last song, which I love that they actually closed the album with this. When I listened to it at first, I was like, I didn't like the way they closed the album off. I thought the album should have been closed off like kind of as big as it started, but I had to listen like through the album again. And when I realized, like when I actually read the lyrics of I'm Just a Girl, which is the last song, I was like, oh, like they were talking their stuff. Like I really had to like sit back and listen and think. I'm like, that was a great way to close off the album. So basically, I'm Just a Girl is like a call out song. Like they're basically calling out the people who aren't supporting them and aren't pushing them to go higher in the UK. So let's get into the last song, I'm Just a Girl.
What's a girl gotta do to be seen? Lift me up like a cup and a seed. This song ain't about anybody. Want me be somebody. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. How many backwards do you see on center stage now?
But basically there's been some like racism in the UK, allegedly. I feel like there are so many good artists in the UK that I don't really be hearing about unless I'm like on TikTok or like I'm just like scrolling through something and they're really good, but I'm like, dang, like why don't I hear about them? Like I know I'm in the US, but I just don't like hearing nothing about them. She was saying then you're wondering why like all these UK artists and stuff are coming to the United States because they're getting the exposure. They also kind of like switched what I'm Just a Girl meant. When people like say I'm just a girl, they kind of associate it with like being dumb. I'm like, who told y'all that girls were dumb? Like I don't know where y'all got that from, but I feel like some of our like smartest people in the United States are women. But yeah, I feel like they like took I'm Just a Girl and made it like, yeah, I'm just a girl. I'm strong as heck. I'm a boss. Like anytime somebody tries to like discredit a woman for like what they've done or like how they've got there, I feel like they always try to include a man. Like, no, girl, I did this on my own. I don't need a man to tell me I can do it. Girl, I knew I could do it. I'm just a girl. I knew I could do it. Give it up for flow, access all areas. That is an album I can listen to fully every single day. The whole album in itself, the rating 10 out of 10. The messages, the storylines, like all of that, it just came together so perfectly, and I love that for them. I've been a stan of Flow. I'm not gonna stop being a stan of Flow. I cannot wait to go to their concert because I'm going, and best believe I will be vlogging. Like, it's gonna be somewhere in a vlog. You know, they were saying like at the beginning of the album, like, ladies and gentlemen and those who don't subscribe to either, like, period. This is for everybody. So basically, with that being said, that means y'all should go stream Flow. The music is for everybody, period. You know how Beyonce said people don't make albums anymore? That was an album, okay? Period. Of course, I Would Hate to Be My Ex. That's number 1, I feel like. Shoulda, Woulda, Coulda, number 2. Soft, number 3 for sure. 4, I feel like Bending My Rules. I feel like 4, yeah. I feel like Caught Up can be a top 5 song. I feel like Caught Up can be in the top 5. So yeah, that's my top 5. I could really talk about this album all day, but I'm not going to. I love Flow so much, so hopefully, like, you know, if they want to see this, maybe y'all should invite me. Let me be your hype man. Like, I'm gonna get the girls up. Like, Flow is coming to the stage, y'all. Y'all need to be hype. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos because I will be back next week. Like I said, I don't lie, okay? I'm gonna be back next week with another album reaction, and we're gonna vibe again, period. And turn on post notifications because I post every Wednesday, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm just a girl, I'm just a girl, I'm just a girl, I'm just a girl, hey.